If you've been scrolling through social media over the last few days or weeks, then you've probably seen clips of IShowSpeed at the World Cup, which some people are calling it one of the craziest moments of the tournament, while others think it's just football passion getting blown out of proportion. But after I watched all the clips myself, yeah, I gotta say, this is not just football passion. And before we start, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as I want to reach the goal of getting to 50 subscribers. And maybe leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the situation. But with all that said, let me shut up and let's get right into the video. For some context, if you don't know who IShowSpeed is, Speed is an American YouTuber and live streamer who became famous because of his loud personality and because of clips like this.
Say if we the last two people on Earth and we had to reproduce to make the world continue, would you reproduce with me?
No, because that means our kids will have to intertwine and then their kids, no.
Who gonna stop me?
I will.
Who's gonna stop me?
Yeah, that's really one way to clip from, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Speed is pretty much one of the biggest streamers in the world at this point, and wherever he goes, crowds tend to follow and shit tends to happen. It all started on July 3rd, 2026, when Argentina beat Cape Verde 3-2. And this of course upset Speed because the team he was rooting for lost. But after a few minutes after the game, a woman in an Argentina jersey leans over and starts to say some very racist things to Speed. For all my non-Spanish viewers, she told him to go cry at the zoo. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it's just straight racism, bro. Comparing him to an animal just because the color of his skin, that's, bro, what else can you say? It's racism, it's just straight racist. And yes, while they already replied on their X account, this alone really didn't help and it didn't stop the racism coming towards Speed from the Argentina fans. As when Speed streamed Egypt vs Argentina after the game, an Argentina fan, not just an, almost every single Argentina fan near Speed started insulting him. But there's one that stand out specifically because he wasn't only insulting, he was also making monkey gestures towards Speed while everybody next to him was insulting him, saying stuff you can't even hear. But I'm thinking it's even dumb shit or racist shit. And during Argentina versus England, a cup was thrown at Speed, a literal cup. It's one thing to yell at somebody, but it's another thing to start throwing objects, because once that happens, it becomes physical. Even if it's just a cup, the situation becomes a safety issue, especially in a packed stadium where thousands of people are pushing in every single direction. While I mainly want to talk about Speed's situation in this video, now that I have your attention, I want to show you some stuff that I've been seeing on X because it shows how Argentina fans really are. They've been jumping people, attacking people, and just getting into group fights because people don't want their team to win, because people are celebrating their team and celebrating their culture instead of voting for Argentina. Here's one thing that's important to remember, right? These clips, they don't represent every Argentina fan. Millions of people support Argentina on the daily, and the overwhelming majority weren't involved in any of these clips, but these videos show a handful of individuals whose actions ended up costing them and going viral. But at the same time, it's also fair to criticize these specific fans. Celebrating against rivals and like people who vote against the other team, that's normal for sports. That's what people do. But when you start being racist and attacking, that's not normal. There's a clear line between passionate fans and unacceptable behavior. You can't be going around doing this and not expecting consequences. But that's all I really want to yap about. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Remember, be good, drink water, do not talk others, and of course, like and subscribe. Bye.